So I'm about to move my family halfway across the country, and we don't really have like any jobs lined up or anything. We don't even really know like kind of what we're doing. Um, I've got a lot of like content on my Instagram about like what's the plan, what we're going to be trying to figure out. But this is going to be more so just like a video journal for like a BTS, maybe more into my thought process as a husband, as a dad, as a follower of Jesus, and just trying to obey as best as we can. Um, it's a little scary. We literally have a U-Haul packed up in the front. We're gonna leave in the next 5 minutes to go have breakfast with Carla's grandparents, and then we're gonna drive 6 hours to Pensacola, stay overnight, 3 hours to New Orleans, stay overnight, and then like another, I don't know, 4 hours to Houston. And I haven't expressed this fully, but I think it feels like whatever I think it feels like whatever. I think it feels like whatever skydiving would feel like. Not like when you're free falling fully. I don't think we've gotten there yet. It feels more like that moment. I've never skydived, so I don't know. But it feels more like that moment right when you're about to let go of the airplane. Your feet are kind of still touching like the base of the doorway where you're about to step out, but you're kind of in the transition from standing, like leaning, and being weightless. Like you're right at the point where your feet are still touching the airplane, but they're not even supporting you. That's how much weight you have going forward. And we're just really trusting God in this season. We're trying our best to obey Him. Um, as much in our daily lives, just everyday things, as we do in these really big things like moving halfway across the country. Um, Orlando's been my home, and it seems like for the last year, God has given me a similar word that He gave to Abram to leave your family and the place in which you grew up, all those things that you know so comfortably. Those are just like added words for me. And go to the land I'll show you. And so that's kind of what we're doing. Will Smith did like an interview a couple years ago, like talking about skydiving, saying that like the point in which you have maximum fear is right at the moment that you have maximum peace and bliss. And I think in this move of faith, they kind of are working together. It's maximum fear, and at the same time, there is such a weight to gravity pulling you down, but there's such a weightlessness to being suspended in the air. Um, I used to have this quote on my Instagram bio that says, "Momentum is best made downhill." You know, we always want to get up higher in life, and my spiritual director, who's absolutely incredible, he would say things like, "Death really is life. Up really is down," and that's kind of what this feels like. Not down as in like losing or being defeated or depressed or sad. It just feels like down as in like we are going to the deepest levels of our soul. We're lowering ourselves as much as we can. Like this feels like a free fall, but you never free fall up. You always free fall down. That's kind of how gravity works. Um, and it's terrifying. Hopefully I can get a job in the next 30 days that I really care about. There's some business opportunities probably need to have conversations on, but um, the next couple of days are just going to be getting to Houston and doing some deep contemplative work, thinking about how I think, thinking about um, why I do certain things, why I want to do certain things, why I don't do certain things, having honest conversations with my wife. This probably sounds a lot more depressing than it is because number one, it's 7 a.m. and I haven't had water, or I've just brushed my teeth. I haven't had water or coffee or anything, um, and I guess because it is a little sad. We had friends come to the house yesterday. That was emotional. Um, I didn't like really cry a lot. I didn't like really want to cry. I just wanted to stay in that moment with them, and I felt like crying would distract me from seeing them. And I will cry. It's not that I'm like hiding emotions back or anything. I just felt like it was more important for me just to feel the pain of like missing them more than like crying and letting it out. Like I wanted to hold that feeling close. Maybe that's a whole nother journal that I write, or another journal that I share with you guys. But um, I don't have FOMO. I'm gonna miss this place. We've been staying at my grandmother's house for the last 2 months to save for rent. Um, I'm gonna miss this place, but I have no reason or no desire to like look back and live in what was. I really don't. I'm just excited for what's ahead, as scary as it is and as unclear as it is. Um, and what I know most and foremost is uh, that God's taking care of me and my family here in Orlando, and I just believe He's going to do the same thing in Houston. He hasn't really yelled at us to live in Houston, but one of my friends said it best. He's just been whispering for about a year now, Houston. And so we're not saying yes to like the audible voice of God. We're not saying yes to big miracle signs and wonders. We're saying yes to a whisper. And there is so much fear in that, but there's also so much peace in that. So I guess we're just free falling for the next couple days as we get settled in. Well, time for a road trip. Pray for your boy. I'll be doing more of these video journals, just a more kind of relaxed setting. You and I get to talk, process my mind with you guys. And if you have any questions about the move, check out my Instagram. It'll be in the description, or you can just ask me in the comment section, and I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. So, love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. See ya in Pensacola.